Alright, assholes. It's pushing near the middle of the season, and I'm busy with other crap, which means that we're back to the realm of video recaps and precaps. Go ahead and jump for joy, or hide your eyes because of my beard and just overall disheveled appearance. Trying to get this done in less than 2 minutes. Let's go now. Starting with last week's recap, and yes, I do have a script. Steve almost came back on Russ on Monday night. If only Bennett had one more big catch and run in him, but seriously, you closed it down to within 5 points. That was impressive in itself. Too bad you lost, leaving Russ at 3-0, looking like a serious threat to maybe even repeat, at least definitely get back to the playoffs, especially with the pickups he made this week. I dispatched Wilson, finally getting off of the shit pile that was being 0-2. My team looks somewhat solid. Wilson's team looks great too. Miguel over Matt. The trade that me and him made that some people may or may not have bitched about didn't seem to hurt him too much. Matt really stacked at wide receivers. See how that stable pays off later on? But all is not lost. Closest game of the week is going to be Cat Phil over Frankie. It was really just Kelvin Benjamin that did it, mostly in that Sunday night game, really put him over the top. But don't worry, Frank, I'm sure soon enough you'll find even more things to complain about given your last couple weeks. Yeah, I went there. Let me see, and then the last game of the week, Teray over Dan. Dan, what the shit, man? This is the best rivalry. It has been forever because of how you two go at each other, and yet, what the crap, bro? No shit talking, and then you lose to Teray, who's now 3-0, and maybe had a good draft, and none of us can really say it because he's Teray, but god damn it. Anyway, we move on looking forward to next week. We're now also entering into bye-week season. This is where everybody's balls with their moves in free agency and who they decide to start really start to show who's going to be great later on in the season. First game is Steve without Peyton going up against Miguel without Julius. Easily each team's highest scorer. See how that one goes. I'm going to go with Steve just because Miguel, me and him made a trade and I want to see him suffer. Then we have Matt without his two starting receivers, Demarius and Fitzgerald, going up against Wilson, but it's okay because, like I said, did you look at Matt's backup receivers? He's just got number ones for days. We got Dan with a really good matchups on his team against me with really bad matchups on my team. It almost looks like almost all my guys except Cousins are going up against like top 5 defenses at what they do. Great for me. Right as soon as I get off the shit pile, Dan might put me right back on it. And it's got to be fucking Dan, of course. Got Frank starting 2 of his backups versus Teray. Maybe someone can finally take Teray down. And by 2 of his backups, I mean 2 backup running backs. He got Sproles in a starting spot, which is awesome. Who the fuck saw that coming? But we move on. And in my game of the week, we got Russ taking on Cat Phil. Both of them made a couple of the best free agent pickups this week. Russ got Donald Brown, I think maybe overpaid, but hey, God bless you, man. Number 1 for the rest of the season. Phil starting Matt Asiata, Garrett Graham. Just picked up Owen Daniels this week. A bunch of people that no one even thought, but like, good for you, man. And I guess just looking forward to the rest of the week. Good luck to everybody. Again, it's bye-week season, so make sure that everything's right. And Teray had me post the Ali or whatever the fuck it is picture with him and Dan. So Dan, hopefully that brings back some of that bad juju he had a couple years ago. And then you go on a roll, and he suffers for the rest of the year because he decided to finally start talking shit. Peace, homies. Good luck.